Hello, I have a Treehouse Fruit IPA here. Kind of a fun label. It's the Treehouse Tree and Treehouse with peaches. And it's called Smaller Peach. Kind of a weird name. That's because this is Days with Peach. Days is like a single IPA version of Haze. And they first did Big Peach, which is Haze with Peach. And these are also the canned versions. They do a lot of draft-only fruited IPAs at the breweries. And it seems like they give them different names when they package them. Usually. Probably a sort of different product. I don't know exactly how they do it. If they pasteurize them or do something to make it sure that they don't ferment further. But this one is 6.9%. That's how strong Days is. Yes, Days featuring literal buckets of fresh peach puree during the finishing process. That's kind of vague, but assuming that it's not fermented. So let's give it a try. Days I haven't been blown away by. I'm usually not a huge Haze fan, but it can be very good. Beer, and then peach is one thing where I love peach, but adding that to beer tends to make it, these IPAs, hoppy beers, tends to make them sometimes a little too acidic, astringent, and bitter. We'll see with this one though. And this is very fresh. Canned September 1st, so that's, I guess, 6 days ago. Wait, 8 days? Yes, 8 days ago. Got a little bit of color to it. I don't remember if Days is a little bit darker. I feel like Days is maybe paler. Maybe the peach is giving us a little bit of a peachy hue. Yeah, it definitely looks like peach orange. And the head is pretty good. You can hear the bubbles popping. It's not the thickest, richest head for a Treehouse beer, but better than your average fruit hazy IPA. Oh yeah, big peachy nose. And in a recent YouTube video that Treehouse released, Nate, the Treehouse brewmaster, leader guy, he said that Haze, the taste they're going for with Haze in general is peach. So I guess that's why they threw peach into Haze. And I assume it's similar for Days. But I don't know, I'm not getting much else besides just the actual peach. Maybe the rest of the beer is just backing it up so well, it just all blends together. I think there's some of the Treehouse yeast in there, some of that candy-ish thing. Maybe a hint of maltiness. It smells kind of like, candied peach rings. A little bit of a spicy thing. They've never said what hops are in Haze, therefore Days, but it's probably Simcoe and Mosaic. It's good. It tastes good. It's quite sweet. Kind of a vanilla thing in the finish, actually, like a peaches and cream thing's happening. Yeah, I like the flavors, but it does have this astringency hint of it that I can tell after a while might be a little harder to drink. Pretty nice full body, pretty soft, but it has a bite to it. It's a little bit acidic, I would say. Yeah, the bitterness is going to build up. Even though it's not hoppy, sort of traditional IPA sort of bitterness, peaches have their own kind of unique bitterness and acidity that just adds to it and kind of makes it so it's not that easy drinking Treehouse experience. But the flavors in this are pretty nice. Yeah, it's weird. Like the addition of peach makes it seem like they used one of these thiolized yeasts that leads to this more astringent, bitter, kind of almost phenolic finish. But this one, it's their classic yeast strain, and the yeast just kind of, or the peach pulls it from their normal overall profile of being, soft and easy and low in the bitterness. I mean, it's juicy, and it doesn't have much lingering bitterness. Like a lot of people who don't like really bitter IPAs might still be really into this one. It's a whole different kind of bitterness. Kind of like white grape juicy, kind of a winey thing happening, which is interesting. And a little bit, not quite a burn in the throat, but just some textural weird thing happening. Hey, you might ask why I even buy these fruited ones, because I always kind of shit on them. Just thought I could try them. This is nice. It was a 2-pack for like $8, so that means it's a lot cheaper than their usual like special fruit IPA cans that come in 2-packs. The 2-pack ones usually are usually a lot more expensive. So this is on par with Juicelius, their fruited Julius variant, which that one I have similar feelings. The last batch I had seemed like it was a little bit easier, but now this is getting acidic. It's almost like I'm not a huge fan of almost all sour IPAs, and this is kind of has the same thing going on that's making it not 100% pleasant to drink. But I do like the flavors. Just the finish, and it's not my favorite. Oh, for a rating, 4.2.